Hey everyone, so this is just going to be a quick overview of Beetlemon over here, Metal Kabuterimon, and its evolution mega form of Rhino Beetlemon, I think it was. Uh, what's his name? Rhino Kabuterimon, I think. Okay, now we're going to activate to 6 stars, and that's going to increase our battle power by, by 4,000, our speed as well. And we get our skill increase for damage reduction. Now this skill is really useful. I mean, for defensive Digimon, they're really useful when they have this on, when they're at 6 stars. For attack Digimons are useful at 5 stars. Okay, anyway, we're gonna level this up a little bit, and on top of that I want to check out, where is it? So let's go on to evolution here, because I want to check out Rhino Kabuterimon's ultimate skill. I haven't seen it in a while. So Rhino Kabuterimon, Lord of Tank. So you have Beetlemon, and then you have Rhino Kabuterimon. It's not easy to obtain the mega. yeah, okay, that's fine. Let's see his ultimate skill. Defense up, damage. Ooh, nice. it's like a giant horned beetle. Okay. Done. Oh, surprising! I actually got XP from there. Let's skip this. Electric Storm. Alright. Now let me put her in my team. Let's change Mastermon out. And let's put Beetlemon in my team. Or Rhino Kabuterimon. I just want to test her a little bit. Let's go into battle over here and let's fight. Let's fight something easy so that she don't die. Or it doesn't die. Oh my god, I went on automatic. So do you guys like use Beetlemon in your team? I've noticed, like, personally, a lot of people use Gargamon and Ranamon together, which obviously that does make a big difference. I mean, Ranamon and Gargamon is really useful, especially with Ranamon's passive abilities when you have more than 2 Digimon in your team, 2 defensive Digimon. Now Beetlemon is more of a, well, similar to Gargamon, it's more of a solo one. So let's check its skill out. Block right up, block intensity. That's pretty nice. So if you notice, the Chaosmon gives damage immune to all 3 front row of my Digimon. That's why Chaosmon is a lot better than, especially for your team, that is. I'm saying this, in your team, Chaosmon is a lot. You see that? That was nice, like block. That was pretty nice. It's not every day that I get to see on my defensive Digimon, like where they say it's block and block and block like this. As I was mentioning about Chaosmon, he's really useful for a team more than Gargamon and more than Beetlemon, because he does help the front row Digimon. Now let's check out Beetlemon's. So defense up, damage immune. Now I haven't really leveled up Beetlemon very much, so it doesn't do much damage, or like its defense is not very strong, that's why. Now Gargamon on the other hand is like, personally, like the best free to get defense Digimon right now, I personally think is like Chaosmon, followed by Gargamon, and after that I would go for Beetlemon and then Ranamon. But when I say Beetlemon and Ranamon, if you're using Beetlemon in your Ranamon in your team, I would put Ranamon in number 3, and I will put Beetlemon in number 4. But if you're not going to use Ranamon in your team, then Beetlemon would be the 3rd one, especially for a challenger tournament or guild battles. So it's similar to Gogumon, he only does buffs for itself. Alright, let's go back. I think we've seen enough. Now let's go into skill here. So increase self 50% defense and 20% damage immune rate lasting for 2 rounds. And when you awaken its weapon, it attaches 15% chances to paralyze target. Now that's almost like Gargamon's. Where is Gargamon? Gargamon is like it has it can attach 35% stun rate. So if you guys compare, if you awaken a weapon for Gargamon or Beetlemon, the difference is 35% versus 15%. Now personally, you obviously want to go for 35% stun rate, because there's no point going for 15%. Where is it? So here he attaches 50% chance to paralyze target. It's not really any useful. And the best thing about Gargamon is it does a vertical attack. So if you have a vertical team that does vertical attacks, then this is more useful for your team. Okay, now let's go back to Beetlemon here and his skill. Horns that deal damage to a single target enemy and increase self 30% block. Lasts for 2 rounds. Thunder Warrior. In battle, one can increase defense by 3.4 for all allied Digimon. Now this is pretty nice. 3.4%. And Gargamon's, this one is, in battle one can increase 600 defense for all allied Digimon. So 680 defense versus 3.45 defense. Now in my I would say that Gargamon gives you more of a defense in your team rather than Beetlemon's 4th skill. So overall, yeah, Gargamon is better, but you know, if you guys have a personal preference where Rhino Kabuterimon is more better, or you prefer this one instead. I mean, I totally understand, guys. Like, if you're in my case, yeah, Marsman was my favorite Digimon, and look, since I've been getting Marsman, I like the start of the game, I've literally been leveling him up and up and up and up. Even though he was a part 13 Digimon, he was so well, how should I say? Right now, he's so useless in my team. He's very well. He's not very strong. Let's just say that, because of his stats are very low. If you compare Marsman and his stats, his level, his attack, his defense, his HP, even though I have Face Awakened here, he's a lot weaker. Now look at the difference. Attack is 41,000. With Valkyrimon and Battleplan are almost similar, right? And Marsman is a 7 stars, and I've potentially awakened him so many times. Look, he's got like level 20 over here. Sorry, level 12, not 20. So if we level him up again, alright? So let's go with HP, block, regular resistance. So let's go with this. 5, 5, 5. And when you get to 10, it requires you to use 10 shards of his to get 1 level up, you see. Defense, damage bonus, damage reduction. So I wonder at 20, does it cost more? Oh no, it's the same actually. Surprising, yeah, that's the same. At 30, okay, so at level 30 requires 15 of his shards. So I would recommend you guys go to 30 and then afterwards like level the rest of these up. So for example, let's level this up, go this to 10. Alright, and after that you go this to 20 and this to 20 until you get to where they require 15 of his shards for 1 level. Now his battle power is 74,000. So from 72,000 he went to 74. That's pretty cool still. I mean, you're not going to use them shards for anything else, so you might as well use them to upgrade him. So yeah, don't use Marsman in your team for future let's say for future event, guys. It's not really useful. Alright, so if you have any comments, guys, leave them down below. I'd like to hear what you guys think. Apart from that, take care and enjoy your day.